What do you do?
Tom, this is why you don't let me in charge. Do you guys
It's
know?
why you
I
don't let
almost
me
want to
in charge.
shut the whole damn thing down and restart because your boy had like the transition, there was music, we came in on the post, and I look at this stupid chat and people are looking at me and they're like, we can't hear anything. I'm like, Troy's in charge today.
Oh wait, do I sound good?
You sound fantastic,
Apparent-
Tom.
Okay, how about now?
Apparently,
You sound great. Did you pack the pop filter and bring it with you?
Do I sound better?
Dude, that's playing the long con.
Oh
I
my god!
I can't, guys, you don't even understand. First of
Okay,
all,
sound is
this
there,
is how
apparently.
dumb I am. I put a purple overlay on a purple background. That's like wearing denim and denim.
Canadian tuxedos.
Super stylish, you mean?
No, I should have put. I don't understand the way my brain works sometimes. I've gotten used to Tom like running the stream, and I get to sit back and just chill. I'm growing a beard. It's getting out of control. Kelly's telling me to tame it. I think what happened
took
is
1 week to be like, I'm just gonna.
I just quit. Governor Newsom goes, all right, guys, we're heading back into quarantine, and I was like, just fuck it, man. Wait, are we at least 5 minutes in? Because Tom told me I'm not supposed to say any bad words until 5 minutes in.
1 minute. It's
1 minute?
in,
Fuck
and
it. Shit.
Oh,
Dicks.
good, they can hear us.
There you go.
Hi, Pagan.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite
Oh.
comment, Danny. Tom looks like the lead in a really depressing horror movie with that lighting.
Well, thank you. This is all natural.
Hey man,
Why
you got a
is it a
lead though. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I want to do, it may be too late by the time I get around to doing it, but I want to do a relator in real time about have you seen the video about the dude that's doing an audition over Zoom?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh
And they're
my
just talking
god.
shit.
I got a different take on that, y'all. I got a different take
Of
on
course
it.
you do. Of course you do.
Both are shitty.
I
Both
mean,
are shitty.
Troy and I do that all the time, but we keep ourselves up.
What, your takes are shitty or like both
We just talk
situations?
shit
No,
to each other.
both people. The director is shitty,
Mm-hmm.
sure, but I can't say that guy has a classy response. A classy
say?
response, like a true like, well played,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Is when if he doesn't comment at all, and he's like, "Are you guys ready?" and he does the scene, doesn't make a single note about it, and then also doesn't post it on YouTube and Twitter, and say, "Hey," because here's my all right. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it,
We're doing it.
Welcome to a Relator in Real Time.
and then we'll move on to Indiana Jones,
yeah,
and that'll
yeah.
be a nice
This is
palate
the
cleanser.
bonus-
You guys wanted to think about
bonus
that.
episode.
Already, I can see people like I love that. There's only like we put up with the Miles Morales and people will just gobble that shit up. But we like hang out as a community. People are like, ah. So like, I'm not really worried. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it hidden. But your boy, this is the way I watched that video, and I'm seeing so many people comment on this. It's like 2 million views, and I go, what I would have found commendable and respectable, oh no, is if he had not said anything, because the director, you hear him right as the video cuts out, the director says, I'm mortified, all right? So the director was like, oh my God, he feels so bad. He feels guilty.
Yeah.
So, and the whole thing about the actor, Lucas, goes, just give me the job. So, I don't know if it was
Does
for
say it
like,
as a joke.
he's
as
saying it
kind
as
of
a
like
joke.
a-
He's like, David, look, I got a shitty apartment. Just give me the job and we'll be fine. So if he makes the director feel so guilty that he's mortified, and the guy, Lucas, is posting this, and he says, if you're a shitty director, don't shit talk if you're not on mute.
Do we know that he posted it?
It's on his
Or did
page.
Okay,
He's
then.
the one.
He
who
did it, and he
posted
goes,
the video.
hey, here's PSA. If you shit talk
Ah,
or
then that's a
whatever.
little shitty, yeah.
So what that means is he wouldn't have done that if he got the job. So he didn't get the job because he's not gonna put that
also
up on a
didn't,
director he has to work with, right?
He didn't name the
No.
director
Yeah,
though,
that's
which
what I
I
was
thought
gonna
was
say.
good.
But still, you're not gonna
Yeah.
put that up,
Yeah.
which means he didn't get the job. Which means if the director was mortified and felt so guilty, How bad do you have to bomb that audition to not get the role? Which means, like, even if he was okay, they probably would have given it to him because they felt so guilty and mortified. Which means he was so shitty in the meeting that they were like, even I would rather be mortified and feel like shit than give this guy the role.
Yeah.
So you're not good, and then you show that you're going to shit talk if somebody says something shitty about you. How is that commendable?
That just seems to be the reaction these days, though, is that people are going to, if something embarrassing happens or if they overhear something, they're immediately going to post it online because then they're going to get the attention for it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard. I would have had so much respect for him even if he posted it and was like, I choose not to work with this director because he shit talked me, but I still did the meeting, I still did the work. I didn't comment about it at all. But just let you know, that director's name is so and so. And man, trust me, your boy has had a history of talking shit about people, and it caught up with me. Like, I got called into the principal's office of Sony because I, one night after a couple of scotches, thought it'd be hilarious if I live tweeted a talk that David Cage did from DICE or something. And Sony was like, hey, you want to shut the fuck up?
No.
And I went, sorry. And I was like, I'll never do that again. You have no idea that PA or that key grip or that person that you work, the person that you get, the person at your Starbucks could write a script and have like an amazing thing, and you were shitty to that person. And you come in, you're like, hey, I remember you. You were an asshole to me. Now, I also don't think that we should define people by their worst moments. And I'm happy that like Lucas comes back and goes, dude, you know what? I probably should have done that. I was like, hey, man, I have a lot of respect for you. So I don't want to define people by their worst moments. But don't mistake being equally shitty for classy. Hi, everybody.
It's an unfortunate situation.
Dude, Pam, we were watching dinner last night. We don't eat dinner, we just watch it. What's it going to do?
Oh, boy.
We have the news for dinner.
Some people do.
We were eating television.
Yeah, people eat their feelings. So I watch my food.
Correct.
So
guilty.
We're watching TV and stuff, and we're like just watching a show and just having dinner. And I just have to pause and I go, man, this thing just got my blood up. And it was like, it really, really got to me. She was like, you were fired up. I was like, I am fired up about this. And they're watching a show where the guy's meeting with the director. And I was like, anyway, it's so stupid. I am really excited about today. First of all, Tom, you're in trouble.
What? Yeah, okay.
Because, by the way, I'm going to do this. I'll get back to you. You hold on a second. I'll get to you in a minute. Welcome, everybody. This is Relator Takes KK and Grace today. I think Angie Gatfield may come in later. I don't know. To see the movie, the classic, what should have been the last Indiana Jones movie, but is not apparently, or definitely wasn't because we did another one that we're not going to talk about. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, starring, of course, the one and only inimitable Harrison Ford and the great, late Sir Sean Connery. Is he a sir? He was a
Sir, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Sir.
He was a sir, wasn't he? So stupid.
Yeah.
I got to work with Jason Connery on Shadow of Mordor. And
what was he?
he was just like a like random guy. And
A dude.
we're sitting there at lunch, and
No one talks about
he's a pretty
Correct.
quiet dude. And I said, hey, man. And I kind of lean across the table, and he just looks up at me like he could smell it coming. He's like, here come the fucking questions. And I was like, I would just be really, I'd be kicking myself in the parking lot on the way home if I just didn't tell you how much I loved the Ian Fleming movie. And he looks at me, he's like, what? I was like, dude, that's like, I love that movie. I was like, I've used that advice and it has served me well. Never trust a woman with cold lips. And he was like, how have you seen that movie? He stars as Ian Fleming in this like kind of like fictionalized documentary about who Ian Fleming fancied himself to be, which not only the creator of James Bond, but also that he was like a telegraph operator. He was a writer or something, or a journalist, I think, Kay, actually, during World War I, and he found himself entwined in this like international espionage. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's not that great of a movie, but it's just a fascinating conceit for a movie. And there was this one great moment in the movie where someone says, "Never trust a woman with cold lips," and of course, Jason Connery kisses the femme fatale and he pulls away. And she goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Your lips are cold." And it's just like, what a great moment. So anyway, so we had this great moment, but he would tell, and then out all of a sudden came the stories. And he started saying, and of course, Dad's on set. And I was like, "Oh, Dad, you get to say Dad. That's crazy." But he said that Steven Spielberg walked out on set on the last day of filming for Sean Connery, and he says, he said, "Sir Sean." He goes, "Sir Sean, you're the finest actor I've ever worked with." I was like, wow. And everybody gave like a big applause. I was like, Harrison Ford was standing there, by the way. So that's a little bit of an awkward moment.
Great actor, but he wasn't the best of people.
I don't know if he was a great person. I mean, clearly there's the whole...
He actually talked about beating women.
He was like, "I gave a punch to the woman if you don't..." I don't know.
It's the correct ways to beat a woman. You wouldn't hit her like you would hit a man.
Sean Connery.
Ursula Andress. No, we're not going to do our terrible Sean Connerys. I'm vamping right now because this is the time. If you've never joined us before for one of our movie screening days, we got to come up with a name for it.
Movie hang.
Movie hang. Great. Grace, boom. This is awesome. For one of our movie hangs, we do it every Saturday at this time, 1p, 4p, 9p, depending upon where you are in the world. 1p if you're on the Pacific, 4p if you're on the Eastern, and then 9 o'clock if you're in GMT. Do the math if you don't live in one of those 3 time zones. Like Grace, Giffen Grace herself is joining here with us from Adelaide, who went on lockdown. I don't know if people got to hear that story or not. Oh, no. One city in Australia had to go on lockdown for 2 days because they had 4 cases. Someone coughed. They're like, "Lockdown." It's like, we are not gonna, as opposed to here in the States where it's like, I don't feel like this is a real thing or whatever. I don't even know
that's
who
how
that person
we
is.
think all Americans talk. So
You're not wrong.
California girl.
I went on a walk today with Traveler, and we just go on a walk in our neighborhood, and we're just gonna make a block real quick. 8-Bic and poop. And I was like, I didn't grab a mask. It's fine. We're going to be outside. No one's going to be there. And I still get like these looks like from my neighbors that like really like me. I was like, hey, I'm like, dude, I'm 20 feet away from you and you're the only person else that's outside. But it's still it is a very polarizing thing. Anyway, I say that to Vamp to say every Saturday we do this. We get together and we watch a movie all together. It started off being a big goof, and we've watched all sorts of movies. We started off by watching The Matrix. You're welcome. The entire thing, 4 installments, and then even like the Greg like took it even further. He's like, I'm gonna play the game. That was awesome. And then we watched movies like the Kurosawa classic. 7 Samurai. We've watched The Godfather. We've watched last week we did Into the Spider-Verse, and all of us were like just standing up screaming. It's such a great movie. But the way that we find out which movie we're going to watch is somehow organically a conversation will come up. It's like, well, it's like that scene in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. People go, I've never seen it. This time, Kay Simpson was like, never seen it. And then everybody else is like, okay, I've never seen that movie either. We're like, holy crap, we're going to watch this movie together. So everybody comes together. We sit down and we watch this together. Now, when we say we watch the movie, what we mean is we're going to watch it together, but we're not going to actually show the movie here on YouTube. So you will not be seeing the movie here on YouTube because YouTube. We would get shut down and forthwith banned or something really bad would happen.
Jail.
Go to YouTube jail. So what we're taking this time to let you know, go out and find your own copy. You can find it on Tom. Where you can't find it on Tom. But Tom, where can we find it? I'm watching it on Apple.
I have it right here.
On iTunes. Where can people watch this? Is it on Netflix?
I'm watching it on Netflix, which seems to be pretty much universal there.
I rented it on YouTube.
Rented on YouTube, K in the UK. Grace,
if you're in
same
the
thing?
US, Netflix.
Same, yeah.
If not, find it on Amazon Prime or YouTube. That's usually the most.
It probably is on Netflix.
Move your pop filter. It's freaking me out. Yes,
better?
thank you. No, move it away from your face.
That's his mask. That's his mask.
I took it all the way here.
Look at that lovely goatee that you got going on, buddy. I'm telling you, man. You're the completion.
I did this as a joke, and then people were saying it's like it looks fine. I was like,
I did this as a joke. Fuck it.
This is a joke.
Joke's on you. So go find your copy. I know that Stacy Barrington actually found her DVD. So like she's blowing the dust off that. I'm gonna pop it in.
Retro.
She's going hard format, hard. You know, she's going analog, digital kind of. If anybody's got a VHS copy, go for it. We will sync
I've
up.
got it on a projector reel.
I would love that. They showed it in a movie theater not that long ago, and I was like, it's sold out. I would love to have seen. They were doing Raiders in the theater. I would love to have done that. We will be watching it en masse together, and then us four here in the Zoom call. What do we call this thing? In this box that you're watching on YouTube. We'll be commenting on it. It's the only movie theater you're encouraged to actually talk in. For everybody here in the chat, if for some reason you get lost or think you're out of sync with us, then type in the chat, go TC ? And that'll mean time code. And one of us will go, oh, we're at 15 minutes, 48 seconds, 49, 50, and you'll be back in step with us. Afterwards, if you're a part of our Rad Pack, where I'll jump on a Zoom call together and find out what Kay thought about the movie, find out what Grace thought about the movie, hopefully Angie thought about the movie, find out what you thought about the movie. If you don't know about our Patreon, please go to patreon.com/Troy Baker. Find out why we even have a Patreon. Find out all the different ways that you can get involved. This is what we do on Saturday. On Sunday, we do what's called Prompt. Prompt is a community creative event where we all come together and we choose a particular theme. We spend 15 to 30 minutes discussing that theme and what that theme means. And then if you're watching on YouTube, you go out free into the world, and over the next week, you discuss with your friends, or you find a creative way for you to creatively express that theme, and then you share it with us somehow, either on Twitter or YouTube, however you want to do it. Just tag us, Relator channel. Let us know how you chose to creatively express that theme. If you're part of our Rad Pack, again, on Patreon, then we all come together after 30 minutes of choosing how we want to creatively express that, and we share it with each other. It's super rad. We did Leap of Faith. Tom chose Leap of Faith. What was last week? Wait a minute. What was last week?
It was Jesse, and it was Pride.
Jesse did Pride. Oh, dude, the duality of that word. It was incredible. And people have been sharing that on Twitter all throughout the week. Awesome, Jesse. Apologies for not remembering that. Armane is doing it. No, Leanne's doing it this Sunday. Leanne has her movie that's coming out. Left Behind is premiering tomorrow, and she's going to be doing Prompt. I cannot wait to see what she comes up with. Angie Gatfield.
Make the YouTube look weird?
No, man.
Hey, girl.
Never looks weird. Yeah, girl. I'll fix it. I know what to do.
I've got this.
Hey.
I think Leanne's gonna do like a YouTube. There's gonna be like a live stream watch along of her movie.
There's going to be a premiere like about an hour before Prompt starts.
Dope.
It's on her Twitter page, so go look at that.
I don't need this purple overlay, so I'm gonna kill it. Degage. Didn't even know it was there. Anyway, bam. So that is Sunday. Monday, legit, which is one-on-one conversation that I have with a guest. I can tell you right now, Steve Saylor, the blind gamer, I did a great talk with him last week. This past week, yeah, dude, it's awesome.
I love him.
Super good dude. We got into some shit. It's awesome. Najee Jeter was this last week in celebration of was it Steve Saylor is this week or next week? I can't remember.
Steve Saylor is this Monday. The Monday after that is another voice actor. Oh, it got dark.
Dope. That's awesome. What'd you do?
Tom's about to get murdered.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
So hey, you called it. There it is. We all know that it's going to start on the Eastern Seaboard. So that is Monday. Monday is our podcast. We drop legit. Tuesday is to all get that goddamn pop filter out of your face. We're going to get Tuesday is to all the films we've loved before, which is our the podcast discussing film and TV with our very own Lily K and Katie V, which is super awesome. Wednesday is the Writers Room. Holy crap. If you haven't seen our Writers Room, it is amazing. We had Hallie Gross. Huh?
This week we're skipping Writers Room?
Yes. Oh, shit, we are. We are skipping this week. So if you're in our Writers Room, which we do every Wednesday, we're taking this week off. We're going to come back next Wednesday with another guest. This last week we had Hallie Gross, which was just amazing. Everyone instantly got out, was like, are you posting this because I need to rewatch it? It was so dope. So we're taking this week off December 2nd. We're gonna come back December 2nd, and we're gonna have a special guest to discuss their process and their insight into the writing. What else? Friday, are we doing game night Friday? No. This week is going to be a little chill because we're doing a holiday here this week.
We'll still put out another gameplay.
Yeah. I think we're doing Miles Morales this week too, right?
Yeah. Probably the Austin thing will come out on Friday.
Okay. Also, for everybody who's a fan of GTA, that announcement this week about them dropping the new Heist is coming out the 15th. If you guys want to get down on that, let's squad up and maybe we can all do that together. I think it's 4 to a team in order to do a heist. But if you
maybe we can do some GTA races as well.
Dude, I'm all about it. I just cranked it up on my PS5 and it's just so much fun. So if you've never played GTA, it's a fantastic time to start. If you have played GTA before, let's squad up and maybe we all do that together. So reach out to Relator channel and just do #RadPack, maybe #GTA 5 or something like that. So we know you can easily find somebody. But if you want to find people that you can match up with, then that's a great way to do it. What else? There's so much cool shit that's happening right now.
Well.
Play, Watch, Listen is doing a live episode next week.
Yeah, Play, Watch, Listen will be live Tuesday. That's happening Tuesday. Oh, wait, did I just commit to something that I shouldn't commit to? No. Did I?
What else do we have on Tuesday? You're not recording it.
Well, we come out, Lily and Katie's podcast drops at that time, right?
At noon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it. Oh, well. I'm going to have to put this poster in here. It's going to drive me crazy. The negative space. Wait. Is it
okay. I'm sure everyone who is watching Lillian K's podcast will watch Lillian K's podcast.
They should.
Heck yeah.
As well they should. You're damn right they should. Can
we shout out to Thinneth because he watched the first 2 Indiana Jones movies yesterday to prepare because he'd nenever seen any of them.
Oh, you only needed to watch the first one.
You really only needed to watch the first one. But Kalima to you. Hadam Shabai.
Watching the fourth one?
I mean, essentially what you should do is watch 2, 1, 3.
Yeah.
And then burn 4. Never watch 4. Thinneth,
never seen 4, never plan to.
You don't need to.
I'm not going to.
I think that was the movie that I was like, I wish that I was high.
Wow.
Like, that's the only thing. We used to have a shitty movie watching club where we would just go see the worst movies.
Those are the best.
Like
Thinneth only watched the first one.
Fantastic. Stop.
I've not watched any.
You'll be able to pick up on it.
So this is a beauty of like a movie like this is it does a lot of fan service in the coolest way, not in a bad way at all. It just for the people who I'm gonna edit my profile picture, so that's the poster. For people who like wonder. It's an origin story. I'm not going to shut up about it. Okay, you guys should automatically have found all of your... Why am I hearing an echo of myself?
I think someone else has their...
Just as long as you can't hear the movie.
Yeah, that's more important.
I learned that the hard way. People were like, hey, you want to get shut down real fast?
A red dot appears on your forehead.
Oh, Disney?
The YouTube assassins are coming.
That's what they'll do.
Oh,
Very
man.
cool. That should be... That's
so
good.
hopefully by now everyone has found the movie.
Hopefully everyone by now has found the movie. So,
we're going to start pretty soon.
anybody else got any questions? Anybody got anything to say? Angie, how the hell are you?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm knackered.
Good. It's a good tired though, right? You've had I can't believe Angie's been sitting the entire time. We haven't said anything.
I got whiskey. I got my dog. I don't need anything.
Oh, perfect. I got my dog too. He's asleep.
My 8's like, dude, I went on a long walk, man. Don't even bring me in here. And that's when the mail comes. Man, mail comes on Saturdays. No post on Saturdays. Anybody know what that's from?
Sundays.
No post on
Sundays.
Sorry.
Yeah, no post on
That's
Sunday.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Right you are, Harry.
Harry-
No post on
I've
Sunday.
never seen a Harry Potter film ever.
What?
Here we go. Next
Wait a
one.
minute. What?
They're fun.
What just happened?
Next
Angie,
Well,
I'm so excited. We're watching Harry Potter next week, guys.
It is okay. So it is definitely
Thanks for
a Christmas
make
movie.
sure of that.
Like we can all agree on that,
worked in
right?
Toys R Us when it first came
Toys-
out, and all you could hear was the theme tune playing constantly, and it just put me on.
I get that.
Fair.
That's the reason why I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Right.
Wait, you said Friends?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Well, in your defense, you don't really need to see Game of Thrones.
Read the books. Read the books.
Yeah.
Thank you for rubbing it in. I still can't read. Although I do have some
Learn
great
how to
books back
read
here.
with Game of Thrones.
Oh, we should watch Hitchhiker's
Learning how to
Guide.
read with Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones ABCs.
I is for
Also-
incest. D is for dicks. Oh
This
man.
is hands down the wildest movie now.
Okay, I kind of
And we
want
haven't even
to
started
do
the
it
movie.
now. Kind of be amazing.
Also, did you say Harry Potter is a Christmas movie?
I feel like it's a Christmas movie
The first
one? Because-
Die Hard at Christmas.
because they always came out
That
at Christmas.
reminds me. Are we
Okay,
watching
well, I
Die
guess
Hard
so.
for Christmas?
Of
We've gotta
course
watch
we
that.
are.
I
was
will fight against it.
what
We
that we're
are
watching.
Even until we can watch it in the actual place.
Are we talking about Die Hard or Game of Thrones? What are we talking about right
Die
now?
Hard. Die Hard.
Oh,
We've been talking about trying to rent out whatever it's called.
well,
what's the
thanks for
actual
ruining
tower
the
called?
surprise. I don't think we're gonna be
Nuggets.
able to do that because of lockdown. Like it's pretty sure we're
Then
gonna
we'll
do
wait for next year.
that. Next year. All right. Here's what we're gonna do right now. This is a 2-hour movie. So hopefully everyone has gotten their beverages and they've
2
gotten
hours.
everything that they need. I need to go get a beverage.
Chat is killing me.
Get ready because this is Relator takes Kay, Angie, and special guest Grace to see Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Oh, I thought I was the special guest.
No, your pop filter is the special guest.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh,
So
Paramount
he did
Pictures
this
present.
in the first movie as well, where the Paramount movie or the Paramount was transitioned
fades
into an
in.
actual
No,
real
Mm.
thing.
They found the real mountain.
I'm so excited. I love this movie.
Oh my god, dude.
Is this the best one?
Yes.
As far as a movie, I think so. Indiana Jones is the
Mm.
classic. This is The Godfather too.
I see. I think I don't know which one I enjoy more. I like the first one and this one so much.
I love the vibe of one, but this
Yeah.
is just such a better movie.
I think I'm the only one that likes two.
Are
Two's
you?
fine. I like it. It's just
I
not my
like
go-to.
Can't comment at all.
It wasn't my go-to because especially when it came out, like I remember when that movie came out and it was so supernatural that my parents wouldn't let me watch it. So I couldn't. There it is.
Mm.
A little bit of a spoiler. But I
Cheers.
mean, so I just kind of it missed me, but I watched the making of, and then I got to see the movie way later in life, and I was like, this movie sucks. Doug Slocum, man, that guy, hell of a DP.
I am
I
like 5 seconds
love
behind.
films with the opening credits that are long.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I miss an overture. Pop
Mm.
quiz. What's the first line of this movie? Dismount.
Mood.
Yeah,
John
dude.
Williams. Is
By the way,
John
I've done that.
Williams
It
done?
Oh,
hurts.
John Williams. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
hell yeah, John Williams. Steven Spielberg,
s-
baby.
Is he still doing music?
He's
Or
officially
has he
retired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Also, that's the correct way to say it, right? Doing music.
composer.
Yeah.
Doing
Oh,
music.
okay.
Do the
Mino
music.
Magus. I don't even know who that is. I didn't realize George Lucas did this story though.
I think he wrote them all, yeah. Which is why
Jeffrey
Uh,
Boehm.
Kelly just texted me. The kids are saying, "Mom, Auntie Kay's on the telly." I'm like, oh, so
Oh, hi, Kelly. Hi,
cute.
boys.
Hey, little ones.
Coolest kids ever.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly, no joke.
Oh wait, this I did this subconsciously. This also connects with Steven Spielberg because Animaniacs.
True story.
Yeah, there you go. I'm thinking of it all.
Look at you.
I'm gonna struggle. I'm listening on my deaf ear to the movie.
Why don't you switch?
Because I want to hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
Like, in...
Like that guy
Wow.
has to be like a stunt double for Indy, right?
Mm-hmm.
River.
Dude,
Oh my god, dude.
Indiana. Props to River Phoenix for I
Mhm.
mean,
Brother of Joaquin, right?
Yep.
Mhm. Older brother.
Belongs in a museum. Grumpy old man, even at 15.
watch this.
It's only a snake.
Okay, you need to watch the first one almost like immediately after this because already there's just so many things in here that are like,
But you also get it. Hey, we just got a super chat.
dude,
Super chat.
I got an idea for that. Oh,
Super chat?
yeah.
Also, do you have YouTube open so you can read these?
We need like
No,
a
I
super
will.
chat jingle.
No, like
But so yeah, thanks for the super chat.
Love this time of watching movies with everyone. Same.
Fuck it, I want to listen to this movie.
Yeah, listen to the movie.
Yes. What a nice.
Also,
voice.
I've got subtitles on the YouTube, so you should be able to do that as
Oh,
well,
I
Kay.
should do that. Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, this music is
Oh
great.
no, it fucking paused it too. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
That's okay, I'm like a second behind.
why am I blown out? What's happening? I think this is Austin's favorite piece of music.
It's pretty great.
No.
I just got you hyped for
You're not gonna believe that. I just conflated something. Peter Griffin does this in an episode of Family Guy. Not my friend Austin Wintory, a fictional character on a cartoon.
Oh no. Do you... But now I'm going to think of Austin every time I hear it.
Yep.
playing that everywhere whenever you see him.
Also, I love the fact that the guy, like the villain, he whistled and then the trucks came along. Like
Yeah.
the guys in the truck were like, all right, wait for
I
a
can't
whistle.
do
Wait
that.
for a whistle.
I guarantee you that Angie Gatfield can do that whistle. I can't.
I can't.
No way. I'm so surprised.
I can barely whistle.
Oh, snakes.
I'm
Until
barely.
growling.
Dude,
If they had legs, I'm fine. Just because
River
they
Phoenix.
don't have legs.
Ooh. Oh, he was gorgeous.
this response right here.
Mm.
Oh dear God.
Let me.
Oh, no,
Um,
no.
Does everybody know what the Wilhelm is?
The Wilhelm scream?
Yes.
Mhm.
So you will hear it often in
Mhm.
this. When you hear it, we got to do something in the chat.
Yeah. We need an emoji.
Yes.
An
find
emoji for the
closest thing to a
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. We're not going to tell you which one, but you find it.
It's a good trivia night question, like how many Wilhelm screams are in Indiana Jones or a Star Wars movie?
14.
That's good.
I know the answer because I just
Okay,
made it up.
Tom. 。
Also, John Williams is just so good at what he does.
Oh, yeah.
And do you understand that he's doing this with a stopwatch and a score sheet?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's watching and going, and flutes right now,
Ugh.
just as he flies over there. I mean, that's
Oh,
Well, it's
I
like,
love watching those videos.
it's like each action and each character has their own like little like
that right
instrument.
there is. I had that hair.
You do have that hair.
No, not that.
If you parted your
Well,
mohawk.
curtains.
There's the theme.
Oh, and that explains it.
And there's the scar
There-
that Harrison Ford had naturally, and they just explained it.
When you think about it, this is a pretty like cartoonish start to a movie.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
it's
like the
still,
kid
like,
running away, and then you find like a
For sure.
circus train in the
And-
middle of nowhere.
and then they all just stand there talking.
Yeah. But it works because it's Indiana Jones as a kid.
Yeah. Did anyone ever watch the Young Adventures of Indiana Jones?
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
I didn't.
Sean
Was it
Patrick
good? I've
Flannery.
never-
Oh, they were brilliant.
He was the second one, but Sean Patrick Flannery, absolutely.
Was it part of that like era where they just made a cartoon out of anything?
No, it wasn't a cartoon. That was live action.
It wasn't? Oh.
Yeah.
I never knew.
This is such a great scene.
Oh, Jeffrey Pierce just DM'd me.
Hmm?
Jeffrey Pierce just DM'd me.
Of course he did.
Why the fuck
Aw.
not?
Good job, kid.
Tell him we're watching Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Jeffrey, get on. Get on movie night.
The smile.
I love it.
I was proud of him. Dad.
He's been running for 6 hours to get home.
Oh, it's the dog. Okay, I didn't miss the dog's name.
Yeah.
The guy who plays the sheriff is somebody too.
Sure, everyone's somebody.
It's a person.
That kid's a cartoon.
Mhm.
But I did not bring the deputy.
I was waiting. I was waiting for it.
Bill Paxton's prod, it's like proxy.
That Tash is something else.
A red lapel.
It's the Colonel.
I'm gonna use this for my chicken.
This is it. Come on, set it up. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to kiss him? Oh, just the hat. Okay.
I'll put one of those. But
Ah, what a great cut.
Woof.
Yes. I
Has
have
he
to
been-
say,
Has this guy been wearing
Uncharted
the
4,
same
dude.
shirt?
Ah,
Uncharted 4, I mean, was that an inspiration, Troy?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Indiana Jones for Uncharted? I can't.
No,
see
no,
it.
no, just that cutaway
That
from when he's a
specific
kid
like.
to when
Yeah.
he looks up and he's in prison. I love it.
oh yeah.
I've always found it really fascinating that that's the guy that he's like based himself. Like he's got the outfit, he keeps the hat. I've always found that really fascinating about Indiana.
Mhm. This guy's been wearing the
So
same
do
suit for 40
you.
years.
So do you. The time code, Danny Thomas, is.
I'm literally like 0.5 of a second behind.
I'm at 1246, 47, 48.
One thing that I love about Indiana Jones is it's a lot of fist fighting when they also have guns.
Do you know how they did the
This.
This is crazy to me. The way that they did the punches are bats hitting a pile of leather jackets and baseball gloves,
Really?
and everybody else has a pistol for their gunshot except for Indy, and it's a Winchester rifle.
Nice.
Ben Burt,
Make it
man.
sound different. Yeah. That is a big explosion.
That would kill Indy.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
He's
He
fine.
dove
He's in the water.
really far.
Brush off.
But how do we know if the
MSG,
bad
yeah,
guy is
Indy
alive or
kills
dead or
people.
not?
Indy kills people, mostly Nazis, so it's okay.
Hold on, what's the name of that boat? Corona?
There's a lot of people.
Coronado. It's the Cross of Coronado.
I don't know how to read. I'm also switching back and forth between screens to see you guys and watch the movie.
Oh,
You can squish the zoom
Yeah, but I
and
want
then
to.
have the.
let's see if you guys can.
Oh man, hot professor. Let's.
Yeah,
do it.
dude. I'm hot for
Yeah.
teacher. I mean, like,
I'm hot for teacher.
Is this the one where that girl paints on her eyeballs?
this one.
That just seems so hard.
Hmm.
And just she's like, she has to do it backwards. It's just
Yeah.
like,
That's a lot of effort.
it's like, oh God.
Oh, again.
You look like you have a case of pink eye. And I was trying to draw a note for you on your eyeballs. Well, not on my eyeball, but my eyelid.
But anyways, I only need an extension.
Because I'm
No,
blind
isn't
now.
the Love You one in in Raiders?
It's the
Isn't
first,
it
yeah,
the
it's
first
Raiders.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But someone leaves the apple in this one.
But not on Wednesday.
Mm.
Hello. You know how old he is here?
40.
40 something?
49, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he
No
got his start
way.
in his late 30s. Because he was making.
34. He was 34, 35 when he did
Mm.
Star Wars.
Mhm.
Because he was doing these and Star Wars at the same time, wasn't he?
Do you know what he's doing before this?
This Star Wars was already done when he did this. Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was building little weed things into jacuzzis.
Awesomeness.
They nearly cast Tom Selleck instead of Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Tom Selleck was the original choice. And there's an interview with this notoriously,
I saw that.
she's so great. Have you seen Indiana Jones? No, I have not. You turned it down. No, I did not turn it
No.
down.
No. Dr. Jones.
Oh, my dog wants out. Hang on.
In turn.
It's like zombies.
Yeah, man. It's fucking terrifying.
Let me in.
And like the company that made the hat went out of business and they were like, we need
Really?
more. Just the selection of the hat, what they went through to get the hat was insane.
His name was Mr. Sherlock, and he used to be a private investigator. I know, Katie.
How many times have you guys done that? Just leave through the window.
Does going into the bonnet of my friend's car count from high school?
Yes.
Pagan would like the time code. I've got 17, 12, 13, 14,
I mean, we are
15.
in step.
Yeah.
I
Yes. Yes.
only have the ending time.
Oh, because you're watching on Netflix?
Yeah.
Look at how weird these doors are. Like they're on the weirdest lens because. Oh, also, his wife's performance is atrocious. Can't wait for you to see it. I cannot wait for you to see it. It's such a small space because the doors like warp. So it's like they're on
Yeah.
the wrong lens. I have a
That is one
feeling
of
they
the
argued
ugliest
about this. He was
houses.
like, "You understand these doors are going to look like they're egg shaped."
It's
It's
such
like
an
my
ugly
character
house.
likes eggs. And there's like a party going outside.
There's a party going on outside. Sorry, I kidnapped you and brought you to my fancy black tie party.
Mhm. Can you look at this rock?
Can you look at this? Can you translate the description? Anybody know who this is?
Sir Ian Fleming.
No. Speaking of Game of Thrones,
Oh, he plays a dragon.
he does not play a dragon.
I want Tom to keep guessing.
Hodor? Hold the door? The small one.
He is the Grandmaster who likes him
Oh
young.
my god, he is.
Sean Bean?
He's
Yes.
Sean Bean.
Yes.
That was my mother.
The
Sean
Holy
Bean
Grail.
was my mother.
She's gone to bed.
So I know it's a legend, but has anyone found the Holy Grail yet?
No.
There is no Holy Grail.
There's no Holy Grail. There's many a conspiracy.
Oh, did we lose Angie?
She
I
went to
mean-
let her dog out
Ah, I see.
because you've got the whole Dan Brown side of it as well.
That Mary
to what
was
the
the
Holy
Holy
Grail
Grail.
is.
Or the Holy Grail was the chalice, which was the womb. Watch
Yeah.
this. He's not even looking. She just does, "Your guests are waiting for you." And leaves.
I think
Like-
she's nodding at like the director who's like, "Get out of
Yeah,
Was
the
that-
leave.
But like,
Thank you.
but she like looks at him and nods as if he's like, and he's not even fucking looking at her.
He's not
It's
even-
so great. Your guests are expecting. You're leaving. You're leaving. Your guests waiting. And
I also love how Indy's rubbing this champagne on this
Thank goodness.
hundreds of years old rock. It's like, this will help.
hard to resist, isn't it? Thank you for the exposition, sir.
Mhm.
I'll pick up the exposition where you left off.
We're going to have a third person come in and finish it for both of us.
Dear, also don't
no.
forget the fact that
The wife's gonna come back in.
It just so happens that I have it right here.
With no protection around it, under a light that's probably, and the color's still very vivid. I love it.
It was the 50s. No one really understood.
is one of the markers.
That could blind you.
I love his voice though. He's got the perfect voice to like tell all these stories.
Mhm. Bow ties just went out of fashion, didn't it?
Depends on who you
No,
ask, but I would
I
say
don't.
no.
Yeah.
Don't really see anyone really wearing them. Like, I've never seen
Have
two
you
people in
met
the
a
same
hipster?
room wearing a bow tie.
That's because you don't hang out with a lot of hipsters, Tom.
That's true. Except
I
I'm
just
the
had a
one with the
principle.
goatee. Gasp. Inciting incident.
What?
I love that shot of just the hat in the foreground.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm ahead by like a few seconds.
Damn it, Tom.
Let me see when they stop at the
It's
house.
not a competition, Tom.
I know. I just want to be first.
But if it was, you'd be losing.
Yay! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. where does Indy live? Like, is this supposed to be Yale or something like that?
It's not Yale. It's
Harvard.
where is it?
I thought he was at Harvard.
Oh, that's what it is. He's somewhere on the East Coast. I know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but I feel it. I feel it was Harvard because that was the whole Dan Brown thing. Is that he was Indiana Jones in tweed.
Mm.
Gotta live a man in tweed.
Oh, I love a good tattered notebook.
I love the tiny ones, which you can just fit in the back of your pocket.
Mm.
A little moleskin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my D&D notebook looks like.
A moleskin.
It's just all like scribbles and torn paper.
Well worn.
Yeah. Take lots of notes.
Every notebook I've ever owned, with like a trillion pages just ripped out.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have these paintings, by the way.
Well, Christmas is coming up.
I feel like that's an actual picture of Sean Connery. Since he was like 97,000 years old or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have Photoshop back then.
He was one of the knights. He was 150 years
one
old.
of the knights.
Whoa.
I always had a fascination with this because the Knights Templar was based just down the road from where I live.
I know, dude. I saw those pictures you posted today. Ugh.
Oh.
Oh,
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Good advice.
The change that they've done to, like, if you you wouldn't necessarily notice this, but the difference between how
Also, they're doing the map thing. They're
Travel
doing the
by
map
map.
thing.
they started the map thing.
Uh-huh.
The difference between Marcus in the first movie and this is
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus. I love Marcus.
because there's a line in the
I
first
love-
movie is like, if I was 10 years younger, I'd go after it myself.
Mhm. And in this one, he's just a blubbering idiot.
I love it.
Oh,
Ah, Venice.
I'm sorry. I
Who's
just
been to
assumed
Venice?
everyone's seen this. I've
Oh,
always
yeah.
wanted to.
love Venice.
Grace, you want to go to Venice?
Yes, let's
Angie,
do
you
it.
want to come?
I love Venice. Okay.
Oh, you've been to Venice? I'm only
She-
taking who's never been to Venice.
How much the people has ever been.
Okay.
She was terrified about having the accent.
Oh, so
And my
sweet.
mother's ears, but the rest belongs to you.
Troy, how many times did you use that line?
Never.
How many times will you?
Never. Dude, they're actually there. Venice is it doesn't look like a real it's first of all, it's not supposed to be a real city. It was they fled there
it's a
under
flood.
persecution. And they were never it was an encampment. It was never supposed to be a city, and people just kept building there.
And then it became one of the most like powerful city states in Italy.
Did it?
Yeah, Venice had one of the strongest armies for a while in the history of Italy.
I didn't know that. Well,
Probably
Florence
because I
did.
never done that.
This
There it is,
all put
man.
on the time
St.
of the
Mark's.
Renaissance.
Oh,
Wait. That's not St. Mark's. What is that?
It's a library.
Shh.
That's definitely nothing Marks, no.
What building is that? I wonder what they use as
I don't
the
know.
this librarian too, man.
The notebook just looks stuffed with things,
mm.
and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Gasp. Oh, a lot of people in chat are
I
talking about the
reckon you
Lego
should
game,
cook or some shit.
But the what?
about the Lego Indiana Jones, which is a great game.
All the Lego
Never-
games are great.
Hmm.
I've never played a Lego game.
They're so good.
Did you have a
no.
childhood?
Tom.
Yeah, but I played other things.
Oh, so sorry.
Push a book.
I would love to spend the day in the library.
Hmm. Something this old, it would just feel cool to be in.
By the
I did
way,
that in a. Go.
Well, I was gonna say it's a bit like no one has ever commented on the fact. Hey, did you know that these columns like correspond with the like?
Oh, that is such a fake bookshelf. Oh man,
Oh,
that one behind Indy was so fake.
I mean, no one ever goes up there.
I
No,
found a
it's just-
beautiful old library in Poland a couple years ago, and,
And all the
I reckon
bookshelves
I reckon
were
I stayed.
fake?
I reckon I stayed in there for like 3 hours. It was gorgeous.
That guy.
The Einstein looking dude.
Yeah.
Be at a-
Bless you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Where'd the X go?
Oh yeah, good point.
No, it's good.
I just noticed that.
Pick me up! Pick me up! Pick me up!
Maybe I changed my mind.
I've made a huge mistake.
Girl, why didn't you put your shoes off?
They are nice shoes, though.
Then why are you wearing them in a fucking tomb?
She's badass.
Really
I'm gonna
wasn't
wear.
dressed for this.
I'm gonna wear a pencil skirt and high
Yeah.
heels and a tomb. Cannot run in that thing, but
Oh, my thing just froze. What's happening right now?
Walking through,
they're in a tomb
I
and
see
then
something.
dudes with
Practicing them
guns.
lecture to each other.
and a fez.
Ooh.
Oh, guys with guns.
Pretty sure.
Love that.
Like in in Resident Evil 2 with Ada's costume. Perfect costume for fighting zombies.
Mm. Just a tube top, and that's it.
No, that's Jill.
Oh, I've never
Ada's the
played.
one with the red like silk dress and the.
That's all you need.
Mhm.
What do you think would happen?
I'm not that comfortable around bones.
You're not?
No.
I spent.
Would you
2
say you
weeks
have a
on-
fear of bones?
No. Angie, what were you gonna say?
Like I said, I spent 2 weeks on a volunteer dig bone washing. It was awesome.
That would be so cool.
I could watch them, would not want to touch them.
It's like a jigsaw.
I'm out. 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 This whole stupid. Nope. I'm gonna
think
go do.
it's rats that
I'm gonna
do
go do
worse or
something else. I'm gonna go do something else. I can't.
Is
I
that
can't.
bad for you? Wow.
It is that bad.
He just throws her
It is
over his
that
shoulder.
I will be back in just a little bit.
Okay.
He's
Troy's
going to go
out.
feed his feral squirrel that he has, which is different.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're cute. They have fluffy tails.
Don't
and they
you
don't...
dare disparage Splinter. How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? He is not
Yeah,
about it. He's
speak
looking
of it.
quite fluffy, actually.
Oh, that's good. Good.
Quick, say something else about Troy.
God, that stupid beanie.
Summon him. Ooh.
Oh, don't step on her rat.
I think they bred
Oh.
since like
I can't say
2000.
anything
Genius.
else. I still like this job. I don't want to get fired.
I would rather like handle bones than deal with rats, but I'd rather deal with rats than deal with snakes.
I
think it's-
don't mind
Huh.
snakes. I think rats just give me the fear.
No,
I'm
I can
okay
handle
as long
rats,
as it's
can't
got
handle
more-
snakes.
yeah,
I think
if
I'm
it's
fine
got
with
more
any-
or less than 2 legs, I'm okay.
Mm.
I think with all of this, like, I'm fine with land animals. When it gets to like sea creatures, I'm out.
Mm.
Or else something just touching your leg and you're like, "Ooh."
It's just more like I hate eels specifically, and if I have the thought of like this could be an eel, I'm he's dead. Gasp.
Oh no, he's dead.
Damn it.
Oh no, someone's replaced this body with a skeleton.
Where'd it go? We left Grandma in this coffin a year ago. He's so sweaty.
Oh my god.
I always thought it was the petroleum.
No, he's just really excited.
He's horny
Yeah,
for
he's
this
giddy
kind
as a schoolboy.
I thought it was
Sweating
because
all
he
over.
fell in the thing. Ah,
He hates rats.
Dad's
Scared
scared of
the crap out of
rats.
him. Son's scared of
Indy's
snakes.
scared of snakes.
Put them together.
Oh, look at that fez. Look at that fez.
The
Look
fez.
at that
Look,
tash.
look at
Oh.
the mustache. Yeah.
Oh,
The rat.
don't like that. Don't like that.
Majestic.
Oh, if
Oh,
Troy's gone, I
perfect.
can bring my pop filter back.
No, he's always watching. He's always watching.
I enjoy this joke.
Just dunks her.
Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst.
What's funny is they use that same sound effect for animals in Dagobah in Star Wars.
Oh.
The rat noises.
I like watching I'm a Celebrity.
Oh, I should be watching that right now.
Star Wars?
On record. Oh, good.
Ugh. Troy, you can come
Hey.
back now.
It's all just pigeons now.
It's just pigeons. The
Flying.
rats
I
of
don't know
the
what's
sky.
scarier, to be honest. They're too scary.
Fun fact, my city, Adelaide, just installed a giant steel sculpture of a pigeon in our main
Why?
shopping
that.
Why a
mall.
pigeon?
Why
Not
not?
sure, but everyone loves it. It's kind of like now just, yeah,
It's the
fun.
spirit of Adelaide.
yeah, just Google like Adelaide pigeon statue. We have a giant sculpture of a pigeon now.
Also, guys, the music is back and it's still great.
Boat chase.
That's
Go
what
on,
the
Fez
scene is
Man.
called. It's a boat chase. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. If someone punched me like that, I would be out immediately. Oh, classic miscommunication.
I love.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You guys ever do this? It's a fun time.
Wait for it. I love the instant explosions.
Yeah.
Oh, they're brilliant.
You know, this is the real world where things like that happen.
Ah, Hollywood.
These guys are horrible shots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this
Uh-oh.
precariously placed propeller is here.
It is like the slowest propeller in the world there.
Also, for the person who's saying this is so Uncharted, Uncharted 4, Uncharted and Uncharted 4 are so like this.
Mm.
Don't care what people say. This is better than any of the Uncharted's.
One of my favourite videos on YouTube is Harrison Ford playing Uncharted 3.
Ah, it's great.
Yeah.
He gets so excited when he's playing it. It's like, oh,
I know, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's yours?
It's yours.
it's a great line.
Just decapitate him. Make this an 18 movie.
At the same time, they need him.
Fair, fair.
Whoa, dude. Don't, this is not the time.
Look at this tattoo I got when I was 4 years old. I make sure
That
I wear a
was
button-down
so-
shirt so I can do this whenever I want.
I love how people in the gondolas are just like, yeah, this is a normal day.
Yeah, it's Venice. Your father is the cup of Christ. Your father's been a cup all along.
The real holy grail was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, boo. That's like the worst
come
treasure you
on.
can find. So between all that water and whatnot, that still stayed dry.
That still survived, yeah.
It's like baking paper, you know. Get
Does
some
baking
drops on
paper
it, just
not
rolls
get
off.
Water? Oh.
Excuse me, dressing gown. Oh.
I want to know if the Canyon of Crescent Moon is a real thing.
Or the temple near the end is
The temple
in,
is a real thing right now.
yeah.
I love movies like this because it just makes you want to research everything that they're
Yeah.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
So, okay, you've played Uncharted games, correct?
All of them, yeah.
Great. So you are now seeing the similarities or where they're coming
Oh,
from.
absolutely.
Good,
Like I
good,
was
good,
about to
good.
say this, it just reminds me of Uncharted 4 especially. But every time he opens up the notebook, I'm like, this is like every single game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like the books look exactly the same as well.
So you can only imagine what the Uncharted movie will be like. Yeah, this.
That's very true. Very true.
Imagine if they
I
got
thought-
like Harrison Ford to do a cameo in the Uncharted film.
Imagine if he was Sully.
Oh, good call. I want to see Harrison with a mustache.
Oh,
You
he
can
looks good
in
here. Dr. Kimball.
I'm trying to
Oh,
remember
yeah.
what movie.
He does. Oh, look at that robe.
So silky.
Schleidy.
What was she doing in the bathroom to know? Oh no, she was listening to music. Never mind. I was like, how
Yeah.
did she not hear them trashing her room? But
Do you never just take a day to sit in your silk robe and listen to music, but not get in the bath?
I mean,
Those are Sundays.
if it's good silk.
Bad music, but good silk.
Do you know what the Scottish call robes? Goonies.
They call them
Goonies.
what?
Goonies.
Goonies.
Yeah.
Oh, like the movie?
Amazing.
Yeah, the movie.
Interesting.
I
We
love
get
it.
Goonie on here.
Yeah, that's all in one day. He's used to this kind of stuff.
It's just a Tuesday for him.
It's Wednesday, Grace.
Ooh. Ew.
They're both
How
into
dare.
weird stuff.
Just such a terrible way to seduce a woman.
Mhm. Just be like, stop that. Ugh. Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Get it?
Venice.
It's a joke. What a great comedy
Katie
this
going
is.
off in the chat.
Katie, you've seen this before. You better have seen this.
No, I don't think Katie has seen it.
Oh, come on, Katie.
This is great.
Whip him into shape. But it's ha ha ha.
I love this scene.
Katie, have you not seen the? Okay, you've seen 1 and 4. You've seen 1 and 4. Ugh. Oh, it's Scrooge McDuck.
Oh. I'm a bit traumatized.
I know, Kay's about to be so offended.
The amount of people that have asked me if I'm English, though, I'm not even. I have no right to be offended by now.
The tapestries.
Tapestries.
It's okay.
Apparently
Harrison
she
Ford did his
got it sorted
research.
in that.
He spent a day at a bar.
I love that line.
listening to Glass Beach and having an argument.
That fake
Are
sneeze
you
kills
fucking
me
kidding?
every time. If you are a Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse.
Are we the tapestries?
The tapestries. Oh, God. Nazis.
Nazis.
It's always the Nazis.
Except for the second one, but that you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
and the fourth one, which are the Russians. So it's not always the Nazis. It's
Well,
just during
they
a very
didn't-
specific
They're always
period of time.
bad.
It's funny, they didn't want to do Nazis as the villain for 2 movies in a row, so they did it for the first one and the third one.
Yeah. Well, the second one is a prequel.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
They never really say it, but it's just kind of like implied.
Yes, follow the leads.
Did they always plan to do it as a trilogy? Because it's interesting that they'd go first movie and then do a prequel and then do a third movie that's
I
a
don't think
sequel.
so.
No, I don't think it was.
Hmm.
I think George Lucas was just writing them.
Yeah.
Mm.
What happened
I
to
love-
Marion from the first movie? Yeah, she's not in this one, Thinneth.
There's a different woman every time.
Yeah, she's not in the
That's how
second one
Indiana
either.
Jones rolls. I mean, you could even watch these as like an anthology.
Yeah.
The only connecting thing is like this is a guy who's into old stuff.
Ow.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Hey!
Oh, Ian McKellen, yeah.
Instantly, he was like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or has he always been old?
He's always
Yes.
been old. Always.
Well, James Bond.
He looks so much better like that though. He got better. with
Yeah.
age.
And he has great style.
Then why did you fucking whack him in the head with it?
Because
Oh
he was
my God.
scared.
Wait for it. I'm gonna stop saying that. I know how annoying that is. Sorry.
What, Junior?
No, I'll stop saying. Wait for this bit.
No, this
Just-
one. This
I'm
bit.
just so,
This
I'm
bit's
just
good.
so excited. I'm just so excited, guys.
It's just so good.
I also have an obnoxiously large coffee, so
Did you get me mine?
Everyone happy.
yeah, yours has gone cold though.
No.
Mine's frozen now.
MSG. Lucas always intended to make 5 films. Haha.
Hmm.
That would be why the 5th one is apparently coming out next year.
I'm kind of excited for it.
They say it's
Interesting.
coming out next year, but I doubt that it will. It's going to get pushed back like everything. Why does Sean Connery sound like he's doing a bad Sean Connery impression? It's because he is. He said, I'm going to just lay it on a little stick here today.
I do love this scene. I agree with chat. Their chemistry as father and son is brilliant.
Mhm.
I can't believe it's only 12 years older than Harrison.
Mm.
Also, why does he have an accent and Indy doesn't?
Because Indy grew up in America.
You're right. We did see that earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
My mom's got an accent, and I don't.
Mm. I wish I had an accent that I could recognize. I just sound like boring. Also, that's a great joke.
Oh, you sleeping you. I like that.
Well,
Can we discuss this later?
Oh, you twat.
Great.
yeah, murder.
Yeah,
Murder.
best option.
What a badass line.
Look what you did.
Oh, you killed them with the machine gun.
Ah, that shot with the shadow and
Oh, it's like a good filmmaker made this.
I know.
Don't worry, he won't.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Is that your Sean Connery?
No.
Oh, don't listen to Hawk.
Cheapest glasses ever. Shattered so easily.
I gotta break that by putting it down.
What?
Oh,
Cast to perfection.
Mm,
yeah, she really is a mean
perfect.
blonde.
Perfect.
And the guy to the
Oh.
left of her, too. Or to the right of her, I suppose.
Yeah,
One
he
of your
looks like a
hairs is
Nazi.
still on my chin.
Oh god. Why did you point that out? Now that's all I can see.
What's a more fun accent to do or impression? Sean Connery or Harrison Ford?
If you've ever seen Ross Marquand do it,
oh, Ross is amazing.
he talks in his sleep.
That smile is my favorite thing he does. He's just like,
Also, evil guy, big chair.
Dramatic reveal.
Where's your bow tie?
Donovan, what a great name for a villain too. Why is my camera? Why are you being a dickhole? Don't stop that. Worst line of his coming up.
I want my book.
We must have that page. Or we must have that map.
We must have.
We must have these pages back.
Map. It is mine.
That's an actor that's like, I'm not on my close-up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stand still until
I'm here for off-camera lines. We're going to use that take, by the way. No, wait, no, excuse me? We're going to use that take. People 30 years from now are going to look at you and go, what a shit actor that guy is.
Great transition coming up.
Disappear. So good.
Oh, Marcus.
But again, Kay, it doesn't ruin much for the first one. But in the first one, there's literally a line that Marcus says, "Mr. Brody, sir." Would Jonathan Rhys Davies be cast as this character today?
I love this character so much.
But in the same way,
I love him.
in the first one, what's his name? Anthony Molina plays, someone from South
Alfred.
America. Alfred Molina.
Alfred?
Yeah, Alfred
Yeah.
Molina.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, Doc Ock.
At your service, sir. But there's a line, Kay, in the first movie where Brody says, hold on. Run.
Run.
This guy is like.
I love
miscreable.
Sala. I
Dude,
love him
those.
so
First of all, you need to understand Sala was in the first one and how they meet. He hasn't changed at all. But Brody.
much. Yeah.
Brody was like this. There's literally a line where he says, "A year ago, or 10 years ago, I would have gone after it myself, gone after the Ark of the Covenant." And this is a repeat of the beat too.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a convenient thing as like go into the truck. That's how you get away from here.
Well, Sala was also much more of a character in the first one.
Yeah, he's pretty
Well,
big
you
in this
guys
one
have
though.
given me a task to watch all of these movies.
Dude, it's
One is
so good. The second one
Really?
again is kind of like agnostic of all of them.
Yeah, really, you just need to watch Raiders.
It's when George Lucas kind of took over and he was like, I'm gonna put Star Wars inside of I'm gonna make them fuck. It's literally like he had the idea. He's like, I got an Indiana Jones doll, then I've also got an R2D2 doll. I'm gonna make it be.
Good friend of George Lucas, by the way.
Oh, good God.
I heard he's watching this stream.
I hope he's
Could you
Hi,
watching.
George.
Did they get the idea for Indy by making sandcastles on the beach together?
George Lucas came to Adelaide like years ago. His wife was presenting at a conference and someone snapped a photo of him in like a food court, and it's just him by himself eating noodles, and he's wearing sneens. He's got sneakers and jeans on, and he's just looking at his plate of noodles, and it's just the most unfortunate photo because he looks really sad and he's sitting by himself in the middle of a food court. And the caption was, when you realize Jar Jar was an abomination but your noodles have gone cold. So it's just this viral photo of George Lucas sitting by himself.
By the way, that may be one of the best on-screen kisses ever.
Oh, interesting.
In Germany.
And then they kiss as well. Second best kiss.
Thank you. I'd rather enjoy it myself.
I think Sean Connery should give somebody a Glasgow kiss on this.
What's a Glasgow kiss?
A headbutt.
Oh,
I knew that. Are you proud of me?
Well done, Troy.
don't worry, chat. I'm here.
You're getting the
for you.
lingo.
Fun fact, in the German dub, he says, I'll show you how we say goodbye in the SS. Really?
Interesting.
Oh,
My
nice
favorite.
throw.
What are you tat?
There it is.
Oh, that's a good lighter.
Jesus.
And the chair.
The floor is on fire. Not that you
The
can't feel
most
the heat.
flammable castle in Europe.
That's what they should put the celebrities in for the I'm a Celebrity cast.
This-
The most flammable castle. Another challenge for you.
Forget the jungle, put him in a castle.
It's so I'm so shocked how well it's worked out so far though.
Mm.
On the Jones boy. Yeah, I feel like it's like you gotta have Nazis in a Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's the secret to success.
Well, if you're going to set it in that time period,
What?
I don't know.
My subtitles just said what. The whole
By the-
time
did
was
you
that what?
What?
Did you see the stunt doubles? There were stunt doubles in that scene.
I didn't see them.
All right, so I need you
I'll
guys to
rewind it.
tell me, what does it say on the subtitles here? Because Travis Willingham and I
Okay.
have an argument
Okay.
between what she says.
Situation has not improved.
Not that.
That's my favorite line of all time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right here.
Alarm.
Alarm, right? He thought
Mhm.
she said allies. Allies! He goes, alarm.
Oh,
I always thought she was
Definitely.
just like
I
screaming.
thought she was shouting. Yeah.
"Ah!" Like, I don't know. Alarm, yeah.
Hello.
Fire.
Oh my god.
Hot.
Who's the bust of? Who's the bust of?
Hitler?
A person.
Yeah, that was Hitler.
Was it Jesus?
It was a
Walt
bust of
Disney?
Jesus.
Yeah.
I want a
Okay,
house with like
definitely
a
watch this movie.
With a bunch of
Yeah,
trapdoors.
yeah.
yeah.
It's the perfect amount of cheesiness.
Yeah.
Without ever being a romp. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
Mm.
the
It's
pace of
what
this one
makes
is
sense.
just
But I feel like that's a theme in like most 80s movies, isn't it? Like most 80s action movies, there's a nice amount of cheese in most of them.
sure. You got to have the one-liners.
Mhm.
Mm.
But it keeps moving.
This one tonally is so different than the first one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I love the first one so much.
It's almost like they let themselves embrace the cheesiness a little bit more
Yeah.
because of how successful it's been.
Well, they said
You can't
I
get
think
away with anything.
it was more humor and levity than it was anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to make it because the second one was so dark.
But it still has like these cool moments.
That look when he's like, Indy's so impressed with himself, and
Oh.
Sean Connery's like,
Bitch, no.
But like this, like we've got to have a chase scene.
Mhm.
We've had a boat chase scene, and now we have a motorbike chase scene.
But it has to be different from the first one, so they're doing it on motorcycles.
Have you ever ridden in a sidecar?
They can clearly see. there's
No,
one
my
in that
friend
boat,
has
yeah.
one, and I want one so bad. Like,
They are terrifying to sit in a sidecar.
really?
Oh god, yeah. It's absolutely terrifying.
I'd love to sit in one.
It would be so much fun.
You just feel
Also,
like you're
these
gonna die.
These are old motorcycles. They're probably going 25 miles per hour.
Just some guy
Biker
jogging
in my
next to
life,
them.
so.
Oh, you know what this is making me miss? The Disney Indiana Jones stunt show, the best stunt show in Disney World.
When the world gets back to some semblance of order,
Oh,
take it to Waterworld.
Yes, I love Waterworld.
can you please like film everything and make it a vlog?
All of it.
Yeah.
I have a fun story about that Waterworld because I, up until last year, never got to go to it.
I just want to travel again.
I know, man.
To Waterworld? Me too.
By the way, this what happens to this dude is his fault. He's an idiot. Little show off.
I'm a wheelie on you.
That ragdoll. Fuck.
It's look.
Oh, fuck. Sean Connery's just like, why? Why am I here?
Like, oh,
Yeah,
Why?
we don't have
everything
time
is
for
such an
this.
inconvenience.
By the way, I am super impressed by his driving. Watch this. You got to stop on a dime. I've had to do a stop on a mark with a horse. It is, and there's nothing more frustrating than the director having to cut, and you have to go back and do it again. That's a long way. And he was like, "Let me stop exactly where you need to because that involves first of all safety for camera, but also the lens that they're on. They have to pull that focus, everything. You have to hit that mark. And the fact that he did, I don't know how long it takes, how many takes it took, but the fact that he could do that at all and slide in so perfectly, I was like, damn, he's such a badass. Oh.
Do you have a motorcycle, Troy?
I know, and I'll probably never have one as long as I live in Los Angeles. And especially now that I have a kid, nah,
You've never met Harrison Ford, have you, Troy?
never.
He's probably not that hard to get. If you're friends with Mark Hamill, you're halfway there.
Worst slap ever. That's for blasphemy.
Blasphemy. I feel like a real Sean Connery slap would probably be.
Yeah, like
back.
back.
I mean, that's all it was in Indiana or.
This is like the
no, he
only.
karate chopped.
Yeah, this is the only movie that he was bald in. Like,
Really?
this is an obsession, Dad.
Well, what about in The Rock? I thought he was also bald.
Mm-mm.
No, he's got
He gets a
hair now.
haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen The Rock in forever.
That was the last movie with the two of them.
Nicolas Cage and
No. The producing partners. Damn it.
Someone help us. The Rock
What
was
is their
produced
name?
by who and who?
Don.
Cheadle?
No, producing partners.
Donnie Lama?
Dwayne Johnson.
Ooh,
No,
$7
Dwayne Johnson
production.
wasn't even around.
We need to
Can
watch.
we- Bad Robot.
No.
Oh my god.
He's
Troy's about to flip the table.
I want to say Jerry Bruckheimer, but it's not.
I forgot who you even looking for. Producers.
The producer
Don
director
Don
Simpson
Simpson
and Michael
Jerry
Bay.
Bruckheimer. No,
Yeah, yeah,
Jerry
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Bruckheimer.
Michael Bay.
Jerry
Michael Bay
Bruckheimer.
was the director. It was Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer.
Mhm.
And that was
I
the
said Don
last.
Simpson.
That was the last movie that Don Simpson did.
You know, they were all real Nazi uniforms and
Also, how did they
What?
get this far into Berlin?
What do you mean? Oh, like how did they get into Berlin?
Yeah,
Dude, come on,
without
man.
being stopped or he's
Come
Indiana
on.
Jones. It's better not to think
Oh
about
my
it.
god, if it was in this movie.
I love her expression.
Mhm.
Mm.
Also, her outfits.
They're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This is the most like Sean Connery he is in this movie, by the way.
When he's attacking a woman.
My god.
We just had a massive roll of thunder just then. Did anyone hear that on the mic?
I thought I did.
We're getting a summer storm right now.
All I have to do is scream. Now, here's the thing. Her look after this, when she turns away, was it all bullshit or was it real?
Mm. And just like the hat covering one side of her face.
Hmm.
This is genius, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Do you think that that's the only thing this actor does?
It's his
Just
only
looks like
acting
Hilter.
credit.
How does like a director say, "How do you want to be Hitler in this movie?" Like,
And it's like, Indiana Jones, I want to be in it.
but Hitler.
That look of, did Hitler just sign my book? I mean,
Sorry, dear, I gotta go to the Flugenhafen. How long did it take to get the Flugenhafen?
Just 12 flukes.
I read my newspaper.
oh, that coat.
It's a nice coat.
Oh, nice.
It's very Blade Runner, that outfit.
Yeah, he was actually shooting Blade Runner in between this.
No,
Is he?
no.
No.
I don't know. I've never seen Blade
Tom.
never.
Get off the call. Get off the call right now.
Runner. Okay, see you guys. Oh, wait, no, I'm the host. I can't do that.
My favourite bit of trivia from this is that the whole scene during this blimp ride that neither one of them are wearing trousers.
Wait,
No.
is that
was that-
real?
Yeah. It was so hot on set that they both went pantless.
I never knew that.
That is amazing.
Why the fuck not, though?
I only pay attention much more now.
So they were doing what we're all doing on Zoom calls.
Right
Basically.
now.
MSG. Most of the bad guys in this movie are actually officers in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, well, there you go.
That makes sense.
Again, they were filming right across the lot.
Yeah.
Hedgehogs. I love the way he says
Angela
this.
Singh.
This guy's eyes are just an actor of their own. I mean, it's like,
Speaks German. That's what the subtitle said.
Yeah.
Guten Abend. Guten Tag. Herr Jones.
The Jones. Ticket.
Look at that. Look on his face. It's so good.
This is a great scene.
How does he make his ears like go back?
His ears go.
Oh.
Favorite line?
No, ticket.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw... Green screen.
And such a good looking green screen too.
Shout in German.
Waves fist in German. This is a great scene.
Her grandfather. By the way, can anybody relate?
I was the next man.
Can anybody relate to this situation?
What, the sleeping with the same person as your parent?
No. We'll move past that. It's just I probably should have waited a few moments before asking that question. I understand.
Related to that?
And I probably should have paused a little bit longer before correcting myself to see who had answered. But this.
So this is the scene they're not wearing pants?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I was a wonderful father. Okay, yeah, so I have been in this situation before.
I taught you self-reliance. Mm.
So do you remember when I was going cross country with just my father?
Mm-hmm.
We would not speak in the car, but when we would sit down for dinner, it'd be like conversations like this.
Mm.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
speak in the car?
I never really talked about this. It wasn't a pleasure trip. This was a business trip. My dad was getting me like across from left to right, which is why we didn't do any of the fun things that you sent me. It was just like, we're getting there.
Mm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, what are you worried about? We should do that. I'm like, dude, that's a real shame.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I want to do it again with like friends.
I
Because,
don't
like,
know,
I'm
man.
trying to get
I
to
would.
It's that difference in perspective. It's the dad thinks he's done a great job, but the son's like, well, no, because for me, this is what it was like. But it's such an interesting conversation that I wish went a bit longer. But then you kind of get all you need from that conversation as well.
I
know
hope
about their
you bring it
characters.
up. Yeah, I hope you bring it up with your dad at one point and go, hey, just let you know, I really wanted to do these things. And there's not making great time on a road trip like that doesn't give you anything. We took our time is better than making great time.
Yeah.
Getting to work. That's when you want to get there early.
Mm.
Going from point A to point B and driving across this country that most people never do.
Yeah. It was, my dad was also working during that time.
Take off, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to drive across the country with my son. Oof.
I mean, we did a lot of cool stuff during that, but it was just, I don't know. Anyways, Indiana Jones.
I mean, well, you all know my relationship with my dad, and it's going by my Thank You Joel blog. It's not amazing.
Mm.
And I could totally relate to that 100%.
The beauty of it is that you get the moments later on in the movie, you'll see that, but it only comes from that conversation had to happen.
Yeah. I need to have that conversation with my dad.
Or
like a more open.
What happens at 11 o'clock?
I wonder what that conversation was like. It's like, hey, Sean, we want you to play Indiana Jones' dad. And it's kind of like Indy's the James Bond, but you're going to be like more of the bumbling sidekick. But he plays it so beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Nice shooting text.
They got us.
They got us.
More or less.
Sorry, Sean.
Ooh, Melanie
Or
Steiner
Harry
just
Scotland.
Super chat.
threw us a super chat.
Not feeling well. Oh, Mel.
Mel's
Hope
not
you
feeling well?
better.
No, but thanks for
Mel,
stopping
Mel
by.
Steiner.
Get feeling better, Melanie Steiner.
It's a new experience for me. And that poor old man fixing his car. Probably all he has.
I don't know where they are. Where are they? Right? I guess they're still in Germany, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Europe. You can travel
Europe.
20 minutes and go through 5 different countries,
Europe.
right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they somehow
It's a
ended up in
Citron.
England.
No, they have to cross a body of water for that. I love this.
Brilliant.
What was he thinking? What did he want to do?
Didn't see it.
He
The look
wants
on
to
his
do
face.
this.
The fuck?
It was probably like his first day flying solo. Like,
It was actually his first day flying.
I love this. Watch. Bang!
Oh,
Beth with another super chat.
Dude, thank you guys.
Indiana Jones in Elsewhere is. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, Grace, how do you pronounce that?
I don't speak Elsewherian, sorry.
Oh, my sister is ordering me pizza, and I'm very happy.
Can she get me some?
Yeah, I'll get one to your place.
Thanks. Brilliant.
what the fuck?
No animals were harmed in the making of this film. Okay, there were a few birds, but I was reminded by Charlemagne.
He looks so proud of himself.
He absolutely just
The
murdered
birds in the
someone, and he's
sky.
like,
Where would that be? Like,
Bye, Pagan.
bye, pagan.
Thanks for coming.
"Bye, pagan."
I'll send you some pizza. That's what you asked for? Yeah.
Where?
Had
This
We'll
guy
probably
is
go for
great.
Hatte.
A hatte. Get some Mai Tais at the hatte.
Don't do that.
What is a Mai Tai, by the way? I've always made that joke, but I've never had one.
It's a drink.
Yeah, well, I know that. Thanks, Grace.
Do you really want to know?
I actually don't know what's in a Mai Tai.
Yeah. Can someone
Super
make
simple.
it?
It's rum, pineapple juice, and orange juice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds really good.
No.
I love pineapple. juice.
Okay.
Here's the reason why they're so bad. Because typically people have them in tropical environments, meaning
Mhm.
heat, and they're nothing but sugar.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fucks you
yeah.
up.
I mean, it's like 36 degrees today, so I'd love something like that.
I mean, I like
the color.
I like a Malibu Bay Breeze, which is just Malibu and pineapple and a little bit of cranberry.
Mm.
It's delicious.
I'm not even a drinker, but I'm in on this.
Nah, I love a good gin.
And thanks.
Vodka and iron brew.
That's what?
This guy.
Vodka and
Yes.
iron brew?
Yeah.
Oof.
Because the sweetness of the iron brew just like takes out the vodka. It's great.
I missed it because I left for Ratgate, but do you know that they had to have special provisions? And they were the
They do
last
that?
movie, I believe, to shoot in the Venice canals.
Huh.
I know that they did something. It was either them or it was the Italian job, but because you cannot go. There's a speed limit in Venice where you can't go too fast because the wave splashing will cause erosion. So you have to get outside, like on your way to Murano or Burano, and outside like this demarcation line. Otherwise, you can troll, and that's it.
Oh, in terms of like being in the water.
Being in the water.
Okay.
So because there's so many, like scuba diving actually in Venice is when you can do it is really cool because there's so much architecture that's underwater.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'd rather spit in your face, but seeing as I don't have any spit. This guy still makes it. Is that Treat Williams that's driving the Jeep? Look him up, kids.
Lou, thanks for the super chat, and sorry to hear they're having a bad night.
What's going on, Lou?
He's having a bad night.
Lou.
Lou.
That's why we hang out, bro.
That's me.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That's
Hugs.
me, babe.
Everybody is here to chat.
And watch this movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look what he says. They got a tank?
I love that shot.
Yeah, dude.
There's so many good shots in this movie. Oh.
Except I think
The car belonged to my brother-in-law.
the best shot in the Indiana Jones movies in Raiders. When they're digging up the Well of Souls.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the greatest
They
shot in
did
all
that
cinema.
with no, like, what's the... Hang on. I'm going to look it up before I misquote it.
You're talking about the sunset shot, right? That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Oh, it's so good. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, there it is.
Oh, yeah. First Wilhelm scream.
Horses are afraid of camels.
Makes sense.
She's super affected, by the way, by everything.
Mm.
Where should we put the blood on his shirt? Oh, here, and here,
Everywhere.
and here. But there's no actual bullet wounds or anything. No, just put blood on him.
Just like that.
Like paint it on. Don't.
Yeah, what killed you? I'm allergic to blood. I am allergic to blood.
Oh, that's a total bitch slap. Loved it.
It's a rescue old boy.
I want to wear gloves just for this. If ever someone just annoys me,
Start. I feel like, Troy, if you did that, I'd get slapped too often.
come here. Come here. Are you wearing gloves? I'm not wearing the gloves. Please don't.
To try reading books instead of burning them.
His hat kept flying off. By the way, that's incredibly hard to
Yeah, it
do. I've
would.
had to do that. That's incredibly hard to do. Dude, he's such a good writer. And he holds the reins right.
Mm-hmm. Compensation for my brother-in-law's car.
There's this thing. There's this scene where he takes a stapler, like an outtake. He takes a stapler, and he just staples it onto his head. He's just like, this hat will not come off. I've had to do it with a mule, Angie, and it's just the worst. Who's this guy, by the way? Who's this tank driver? Is like
The mustache man.
I mean, I guess because they're in a different country, it's like, hey, yo, you get the tank, but you also get the driver. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hi,
Yeah.
I am Ahmed Abil, your tank driver today. 5 stars, please.
Would you like a glass of water?
No, I don't want a bottle of water that's been in your trunk for the last 6 months.
Would you like a
There's-
mint?
There's no, please. That came out of your pocket and it's opened. No. Would you like to listen to, I really just want to be in the back of this car and just not have anything other than our interaction should be limited to my phone and yours.
Have you got the option though where you can specify if you want like a quiet Uber ride?
Yes. But I always feel like a dick is like, I would rather you shut the fuck up. That's what it's like, would you rather, no, I want a chatty Cathy. I want someone who's just gonna.
That's why you get Lyft.
We don't have Lyft.
Haven't done it.
Well, you don't
Oh,
have those
man.
cars with the mustaches.
Someone
just
who's,
have
by the
Uber.
way, someone who's a British writer would yell at him for having his reins up here.
Yeah, he's got a good seat there.
Huh?
He's got a good seat. You're right, well.
Oh, yes.
Spriegen und strijvens wie Luft.
It's like, can I get out of the car first? Nope.
Hey, Frank? Yeah, Frank, just stay there. We're going to get you off. Okay.
Okay.
It's like,
We got
gets,
this.
gets blown off. Oh, I'm still okay. Oh,
Look at
nope,
that,
we're riding
man.
over you. Sorry.
Whoever that writer is so good.
Also, this totally works, right?
Harrison there, isn't he?
Yeah, duh. Put a rock in a cannon?
Uh huh. It's like putting a potato on the end of a car.
You ever seen a spud gun?
Yeah. Those are
Oh, yeah.
dangerous. Potato
I
gun?
love them. Yeah,
So much fun.
So we to make French fries.
makes mashed potato.
Yeah.
You know, Harrison did all his own stunts during this bit.
What was that,
Apparently.
Angie?
So apparently, he did all his own stunts during this scene.
Ooh.
He did a lot of these.
It's kind of cool.
I mean, look at this, dude. That's a long shot. He is a great writer.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Did he just stick that gun in his pants?
Yeah. Bagoof.
Oh.
I always think it's the Star Wars music just
Yeah, I
there
was
because
about
it's the
to say.
same two like starting
Yeah.
notes.
I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of like episode 1 flashbacks from some of this music.
Now this is tank racing.
Tank racing. Oh, nice shot. Good gun.
Oh. Damn.
Also, like totally Uncharted 3,
Yeah.
Yeah.
chasing through the desert.
Dad!
We've got a gun now, no excuse.
Oh, he likes that.
What does he say there? I need someone who
It
speaks
just
German.
says speaks German.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, there's a
He looks so proud of himself.
He came in Fiverr. The
Oh,
guy
good.
is just a little like, I just saw his nuts.
Look at the
Like the way he was like, he put his
There's a
balls up
pretty
right
boy
next.
up
oh.
This is why you always carry a pen around with you. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Ha 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 ha.
Marcus, not now.
Wow.
Apparently he said the Americans fighting like women.
Huh.
According to, I'm not going to say that screen name because I won't be able to say it properly.
Never stopped me before.
Yes, but I know when to stop.
Oh, this guy's still just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's clearly not a local because he speaks German.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that guy is. It's like no one in the Aryan army would be allowed to grow that freaking weird mustache. It's like already he's already a hippie. He's like a beatnik, and it's like 1938. It's like
he's the only one who knows how to drive this tank. So like we'll let you go.
Oh, bad luck for you.
Ooh, right in the head.
He's just loving life right now.
He doesn't actually speak German. He's just assuming.
I
Just
mean,
here for
that's
the
why we
ride.
do
Did
English.
you want me to? I don't know what this means. Are you like? This means a lot of different things
Keep
to us.
going?
It's a cultural thing.
Like I understand the boom
There's-
because that's just firing.
Great line. You call
Hi,
this
Ryan.
archaeology?
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan is here.
Yeah.
Fine.
This guy does not know how to swing a shovel. Yeah.
Oh, that would hurt.
Oh, that feels so good on my back.
Shredding. Father of Indy. I never knew he said that.
Herb Indy.
Father of Indy.
Oh.
That's adorable.
Second worst CG shot coming up, guys. Get ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It's the best one.
Hat flies off. Don't know if that was planned or not.
I mean, it's a good shot.
And then the ragdoll, to where he still was just like, you could see he was taped.
Oh my god.
That almost looked as good as the guy falling out the building in RoboCop. The giant arms. Also, RoboCop, a movie I've never seen.
Michael, cool, we're at 137, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, the tank's just gone over the cliff.
Spoiler. Dumb.
Oh, pizza's on the way, guys. It's a good day.
Thank God.
God bless
Actually-
pizza.
And it's
Love
East Coast
this.
pizza.
Oh, what y'all crying about?
Whew.
No.
Oh,
Oh, he says, sir.
That look right there is just like.
This look, though.
Marcus.
Oh.
And then,
Huh? Okay.
I love that there was no like triumphant music when he's climbing back up. It's just silence.
Mm-hmm. It adds to the joke.
It's not like the triumphant return.
Dude, this guy does his crumple zones too. Like the way he just fell on his knees should have broken them.
Mm-hmm.
Toss in the hat now.
Now.
Such a good PA.
The Valley of the Crescent Moon. Anybody know where they shot this?
In
Jordan.
Jordan.
But like what specific part?
I don't know
That
Jordan
bit
that well.
in Jordan where the thing is.
That's not a real place.
Oh, okay.
this-
I was.
this
I know
is-
people. Oh God, I wish I could go to this place.
Troy, where was this filmed?
Petra.
Petra. I knew that.
Is that a place in Jordan that I don't know about?
Yeah, it's a place that they literally, and it's mentioned in the Bible, where they built a city carved into the mountains.
Mm.
I knew like the actual temple was real.
Oh God, I'd love to go there.
Like, this place just looks so cool.
Mm.
Um,
Do they let people go inside, or can you only
I don't
stand
believe
outside?
so.
Imagine how many people would try to find the Holy Grail if they let them inside.
Well, this would have done wonders for tourism.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Point of fact, Angie, I think you would appreciate this, that I threw a fit whenever they tried to have Joel or anybody in The Last of Us dismount from the wrong side.
Is
I
there a
can't
right
remember.
side to dismount?
Absolutely there is.
The right?
Oh, yeah.
No.
The
You
left?
dismount from the left side of the horse.
Everything on the left.
You never
Well, I mean,
mount
it's-
from the right.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with getting off a boat.
No.
You get a
Well,
with
you get
your
a-
left foot, otherwise it's bad luck.
Really?
Yeah.
thought you
Well,
were
a
gonna
ship.
say you
Specifically
get-
a tall mast ship.
You can't board
mean,
with this guy is like
You're
having a
supposed
It's my first day. I didn't sign up for this.
clean cut though.
I'll keep it in.
a nice shave.
Yeah.
I know.
Grace, do you have visitors?
It's just my mum.
Oh, yes, the mum.
Mm-hmm.
Man, after 1,000 of years, those are sharp.
Good
Damn.
prosthetic hit.
So good, dude. Denholm Elliott.
Troy, is that how you hold a gun? Pinky out.
It's the
I
British way.
got you now.
Swifty British.
All right, guys, I want a clean fight. Gonna go back. You first.
Normal dodgeball rules.
You used to be hot.
Now you're wearing that hat.
I love the
Oh.
fact that they never. There's only one moment where she's dressed traditionally as a woman, and it's only in the very beginning. Every other scene after that,
She's in a suit or something like that.
she's in a pantsuit. But like,
Mm-hmm. And like practical pantsuit.
yeah. But she couldn't have done that when they were actually digging through a tunnel of, you know.
Absolutely not. Well, she was still trying to, I guess that was her job, to seduce Indy as well.
I don't like fast women.
Oh, right. The Holy Grail. That's what we were looking for. You see, he's not a gentleman. His pinky is down.
Oh, great.
Best sound.
You're absolutely right.
Junior. That was my favorite neck scarf.
What you believe? I believe you're an asshole, sir.
My Maester Pycelle surely was an SOB in his youth.
All the kids in Springfield are
I
SOBs.
can't believe I didn't pick that. Ah.
Sometimes when I'm doing something like stressful, I'll just repeat what he's about to say.
The breath of God.
Pass a pen to me. I do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The penitent
And
man.
you just start rolling everywhere.
Start saying
I like.
Wait a minute, are you guys ahead of me?
No, I think I'm behind you a little bit.
I'm 145 or 144, 47, 48, 49.
Yeah.
I have 20 minutes or 23 minutes left.
If you click on the thing, doesn't it change to?
I thought I did
If you click
too,
on the
and it
actual
doesn't.
time, shouldn't it change to what
Can
the
you
actual time
freeze
is instead
time?
of? Can you?
Listen, I just work here.
Do you?
I don't know. Am I fired yet?
I love you, Tom. I'm giving you a hard time.
I think that's just why I'm here. I'm happy to be the patsy.
Oh, brilliant.
Neil.
See ya.
So the kneeling I understand, but what about the other one that comes up?
Well, you don't know. The original tradition was kneel and roll. They just
Kneel
cut
and
the
roll. I
second
got it.
part.
How do you pray to God? Stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, Jesus likes it.
Or otherwise you'll be on fire. It makes sense, guys.
Oh man, now I can just hear all like the kids' church songs in my head.
I'm sorry.
That's what it sounds like.
Grace, I think you'll
Also-
appreciate this. I actually
Mhm.
watched on like online a
Mhm.
live performance of Striper.
Oh, really?
I paid $1 to see
You
that.
pay? How many dollars?
25.
Ooh.
Jay.
Also, I didn't know this before watching this movie.
But
Like God had a name.
Idiot.
well, it's interesting because I don't know what they were going for because he says Jay, so he's going with Jehovah, but that would not actually be it. It would be the
Latin
closest thing would
Jehovah's
be
starts.
Yahweh, which is YWHW, Yahweh. So,
Yahweh, yeah.
or actually Ahia. I think is how
Latin,
you-
yeah.
There's no actual way of saying it.
Much like God.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Everybody watching, you've
A
heard
leap
me
from a
reference
mindset.
this so many times. Everybody will hit a point in their life where they find themselves here. I'm on. Like, I could almost get that picture as a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's also
I
smart
love
what they're doing.
the look just before he does it. Oh,
Closes it to his chest.
when he's just like, oh, when he just realizes what he has to do. That one. Mm.
It's a leap of faith. Is he steaming?
The stillness.
Mm.
I'm going to do this. I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Oh.
I'm so scared of heights.
And it's all just an optical illusion. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
smart.
Those tricky Templars.
Oh, those.
What's great is afterwards it's like so solid. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
It's so solid.
That's all he has to do to fuck it up. It's just a little bit of dirt.
Imagine getting there and there's just footprints leading across.
Oh, so just walk across?
Wait, what?
I had to do it first. I knew you would come.
I love this scene.
Indy was here.
And just his handprint.
All I've had is this book.
Did you bring any other book?
The way he Katie, the way he puts his leg out like he's about to do Ministry of Silly Walks.
When are we watching Holy Grail?
A lot of people have been requesting Monty
Oh.
Python in the chat.
All right.
Oh,
We need to do a Monty Python movie.
I'll write it down.
Holy Grail,
Yeah.
Life of Brian.
Oh, Holy Grail.
Spamalot.
Holy Grail.
Knew you'd come.
Knew you would come.
I feel like following this, Holy Grail would be a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, I know you asked for Fifth Element. We'll get to it someday.
Yeah, dude. Fifth Element is fantastic. It's the only one of his movies you should see. Not
Monty
I've
Ryan's.
never seen it.
You know-
How
God.
how bad do you think this guy smells?
I am disappointed.
My personal favorite.
Chance hasn't
You
seen
haven't
Holy Grail.
Okay, so I think we found out what we're doing next week.
Oh, I can quote that movie from beginning to end, I swear.
I haven't watched it
mhm.
either.
You keep your job. I don't give a shit.
I think from now on, Troy should just do one-man reenactments of all these films.
I'll do it.
If I must, I must. Man, the scene coming up
Let's
scared the
choose.
shit out of me as a child.
Oh, dude.
What about
Same thing.
which one's worse? This one or Raiders?
Raiders is worst.
Mhm.
Raiders is worst.
scary.
Terrible.
This one was the first ever complete digital composite shot in a film ever.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think. I trust you.
You know what you're doing.
Who,
Oh,
is that a woman? it's like,
I haven't
I'm
seen
sorry,
one in thousands of years.
by the way,
knows.
he's an idiot. She just looks and goes, "Yeah, this one."
This one.
That one.
You didn't,
Let
you
me-
didn't
let
study
me
that at
choose.
all.
Let me choose.
Is that the only water this guy
It's
has?
the ugliest. Yeah. Try this water. It's been here for 1,500 years.
There's a little bit of moss on it.
Mm.
He probably dies from the water, not from.
That's
Yes.
exactly what it is. Like,
Mhm.
it's actually just a silver cup, and silver purifies things.
We just put straight bleach in here.
The music. John Williams is so good. I don't feel good.
Little wind chimes.
Ooh.
Mr. Jones, I don't feel so good.
Oh, that's a reference to Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When Harry beats Voldemort.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, and a wind will kick up too to kind of. He's just got a dust buster going.
No, it's just one
I've
intern going.
just cleaned.
He chose poorly. That must be like his favorite thing to do. It's like, yes, I love it when people choose the wrong one.
I've been waiting for that one.
forever.
Now, what should I say? What should I say? He chose fool. No.
Not
He.
poorly.
Oh, he
He
fucked. No. He chose
Yeah. Oh
poorly.
shit! Do it again. Do it
Got
again.
it. Can't wait. Just
So, Troy,
another
you want the-
300 years.
Troy, you want those paintings for Christmas? This cup, I've been wanting for so long.
Yeah, dude.
He looks a little bit like Christopher Lloyd in a bit.
I was thinking that he looks like Doc Brown.
He does. He does.
That's great writing, by the way.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You can have what you want, but in order to have it, you must give up everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how badly do you want it?
But couldn't you just drink it, leave it, come back?
Does this make Indy immortal since he drank it?
That's what I've always wondered.
Because he
don't-
says
Or
you
is
must
it-
continually do it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
No.
so I don't think so.
Ah,
Because in the fourth
Whoa.
one, like he's not around anymore.
the old vinegar and bicarb soda.
Ooh, no.
Is there any left? Is there?
Yeah.
Just a little sip.
Do you
Tastes
mind
so
if I
good.
just want to? Just curious. I've also been on this adventure too. People shot at me.
Just can
If I could get a drink. Nope.
I just?
You just
I'm
poured it
feeling
all over your
sorry.
dad's. Poured it all over your dad's gut. Could have drank it too, but
I have some water. I can just put it in. Just a little bit.
Mm.
Oh, there's still some in it.
The music.
A drinky drank.
that's what it took. Please.
Oh, now they're scared.
There's only 40 of us, and there's one of you, but you happen to have a gun.
But Troy, he has that magical cup.
Yeah. You.
Just use the whip. Just grab it with the whip.
This is why you don't bring your girlfriend on your trips.
Women, they ruin everything. That's a joke, internet, by the way.
Nope. Welcome to it. You're done. Grace is canceled.
Whoa, that was fast.
Nice, shitty dive there too. By the way, punk. You Buster
Oh,
Keaton
you
did it
just-
into the hole.
oh.
What? What are you doing?
That was a good slide.
That was a great slide.
Nice slide.
Safe.
You used to play baseball.
Wait for it. He says it. Wait for it. Elsa. Oh, does he say let it go? Because that would be hilarious.
Don't Frozen.
Oh, that's where it came from.
Elsa, honey, your hand. I can't hold you.
Oh. She
She's
fell
got
into
that
the
bitch.
fog.
Good catch.
Don't you have a whip? I can touch it.
Yeah, you got it.
Mm.
Indiana.
Mm.
Now. We'll have the
See,
moment
you
in a
gotta
second.
drink
Right.
it.
Yep, there we go.
And by the way, I don't think a 70-year-old man is just gonna deadlift a 220-pound man.
Well, he's just drunk from the Holy Grail.
The
so-
look on the knight's face is like, "Do I come into
Told
your
you
house,
guys."
and fuck you up?"
You had one job.
Hello.
He's actually going, help.
No, please. I want to get the
Thank you
fuck
for
out of
Looking at my
here.
temple.
Wait, you took my cup.
Oh.
So have they killed him as well now?
Yes. That's why he's just like, I was having a good. I
always
didn't
thought that was,
finish
like,
the
most
book.
depressing ending.
He's the one who wanted to die.
Well,
Like, I've been here
He
for so
said-
long.
he's quite happy with his book until they turned up.
You guys suck. It's like you guys are assholes. Illumination. Oh, great! My dad's a Buddhist now.
Oh, I figured out how light bulbs work. Oh.
Here it is.
Oh, so those horses belong to the King of Jordan.
This Junior.
Oh.
We named the dog Indiana.
Dog.
You'll also hear me say this too. What Brody says. And peanut butter. Don't ask questions.
I know the way.
Follow me. I know the way. There's Troy.
Ah. Whoa.
I got to do that once.
What? Oh. I'd love to do that.
Oh my gosh. And Kay, just so you know, that is rightfully where this franchise should end. Oh,
As they ride off into the sunset.
I wish you guys, everything that I'm about to say is gonna be far more, heroic and appropriate if you could hear the music. That is Relator takes Kay and Angie and Grace and a little bit of Tom to see Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Just a reminder, if you guys are still watching or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, we do this every Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. GMT. If you're not in one of those 3 time zones, do the math. We would love for you to join us. And now you should tell us what movie you haven't seen that we should see with you. And you could join these lovely people and be in here with us every Saturday next week. And we have no idea what it's going to be. I think we maybe do a
We're going
Holy
to do something a
Grail.
little different because, Troy, you and I are going to take it off.
Oh, dude, that's right. So next weekend, I'm going to be up, Ben Burt, man. Next weekend, I'm going to be off the grid for our made-up holiday. So then we will be, I think we're going to just make it community-led. So I think it's a perfect opportunity. Do Holy Grail. Grace, what are you doing next Saturday?
I guess I'm watching Holy Grail.
Yeah, dude. Why don't we do a little
figure out
special Giffen Grace edition, and we could figure out who has it. Let us know if you haven't seen Holy
Chance
Grail.
just said.
Huh?
Yeah.
Chance said he hasn't.
Chance? 2 Aussies? Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe
My
I'll be
God.
there. I'm supposed to.
Let's
be around
get
at 12
multiple
o'clock.
people who haven't seen it.
All right.
We'll give you guys all a little more details closer to the end of the week.
Yeah, but count on that. Like next Saturday is going to be. I like that idea, and then we'll be back kind of to what our regular schedule thing is going to be. Sunday tomorrow prompt. Our very own Leanne is going to be hosting that with a special prompt. Her film Left Behind is going to premiere tomorrow, so come join us for that. Tomorrow, same time, 1p, 4p, 9p. If you want to be a part of all of this, like if you want to join, after all this right now, YouTube, we're going to sign off and you guys can just go enjoy whatever you're going to do. If you're part of the Rad Pack, then stick around. We've got a Zoom link that we will drop to you on Patreon. You guys can join us in the Zoom talk or Zoom, and we can talk about this movie. If it was your first time to see it, we can find out what Angie thought about it, what Kay thought about it. If you wouldn't be a part of our Patreon, please, this thing is made possible because of you guys. Go to patreon.com/Troy Baker, and you can find out how you can be a part of that and participate and be invested in everything that Relator is doing. What else, Tom?
That's about it.
Good
Thanks all for
God
joining.
Almighty, man.
I'll be sending out the Patreon link in just a few minutes. We're going to give ourselves a second to get water.
Yeah. Do all of the things that you guys need to do. because there's all kind of amazing stuff. Anything else? Anybody else want to sign off and say? I don't think.
What did you think, Kay?
Yeah,
I
quick
can't
thoughts
believe-
before we sign off.
I can't believe I've never seen these movies before. Because I fucking loved it.
It's so good.
It's crazy, right?
Watch Raiders like right now.
Oh yeah.
I know, I'm gonna be like up until like 4, just saying, watching all the other movies.
There's so
Just-
much
just,
that like
just the one other.
yeah, just the one. You can skip Temple of Doom. Angie Gatfield.
What?
You had seen this before, right?
I've seen this about 200 times.
All right, good for you. I want to know
I love
more
this
about
stuff.
like the enchanted things that are around your city. All right, you guys get all set up and everything. Rat Pack, stick around for the link coming to you to jump into the Zoom call. YouTube, have an amazing Saturday. Come back and visit us tomorrow right here, 1P, 4P, 9P for prompt. In the meantime, stay rad.